you know the system better than we do. The one interesting aspect is if you look closely, because there are many people that live on the Mekong Delta, there's been much alteration of the system. So in some cases, you have to look carefully if you want to find natural systems. You have been working in Kangyo, which is a great opportunity. We have been using Google Earth to try to find other opportunities to study mangrove systems that have channels. If you look carefully, this is down near Travan, and you can see that there are some channels which are still obvious. There are other places, as you know. This is from our trip last September to Kangyo, and this is a very interesting area because it's an area, as you know, has much mangrove growth in relatively natural conditions, and allows you to look at how those mangroves affect sedimentation in a range of different environments. Another very interesting place, as you've mentioned, is the Kalma Peninsula, because you have extensive mangrove forests down there, so that you can look at even larger scale processes, especially today before the ports are being built. One thing I'm going to end with is the type of research that I myself do, and hopefully will do in interaction with you, actually provides the ability to look at environmental change. Because we take sediment cores into the seabed, we can look at the variation downward, which relates to historical fluctuations of both natural processes. Deltas naturally have lobe switching, which changes the distribution of sedimentation. There are also other oscillations, such as in precipitation of winds, that can occur over decades and affect the natural processes occurring in delta settings. There are also a wide range of human impacts, not just in the Mekong, but on other systems as well. Our own Mississippi River Delta has had much impact from humans, impacted by damming, clear cutting of trees, sea level rise in part driven by human actions, as well as potential increases in ocean energetics. It's possible with global warming that wave climates will change and have a big impact on the coastal environment of deltas, especially areas such as mangrove forests. So that's where I'm going to end. The next presentation will be by Andrea Ogden, and she's going to be lifting us out of the seabed. Most of what I presented dealt with the seabed. She's going to move up into the boundary layer and talk about the movement of sediment near the bed. Then Eric will come and talk about the sediment plumes and the water plumes at the surface. And then Nano will talk about how it all can be numerically related through modeling. All right, questions?